What if the doorway to calm was hidden not in a mountain cave or a secret temple, but in the curve of your own ear? A place you have touched countless times without knowing it holds a quiet key, a point where body and spirit speak the same soft language. Today, let's slow down and listen to that whisper. There's a small ridge along the outer rim of your ear, the auricular edge that the ancients called the circle of silence. In many forgotten healing systems, this gentle rim was seen as a sacred line connecting the spine to the mind. They believed that by touching it with awareness, you awaken a stream of energy that runs downward through the body, carrying stillness like water through a hidden canal. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine the journey. Your fingertips reach toward your ear, and as they rest on that tender rim, a pulse begins to echo beneath the skin. It's faint, almost nothing, yet it hums with memory, as if your body remembers something your mind has forgotten. You breathe in, slow. The spine straightens without effort, and in that single breath, the world inside becomes wider than the world outside. Science might describe this place through the language of nerves, the vagus pathway, the parasympathetic bridge that calms the heart and relaxes the muscles. But long before those words existed, healers simply felt it. They called it the thread of peace, believing that when this rim is touched with intention, the spirit finds its way home through the spine. Your spine, after all, is not just bone. It's your inner river, carrying messages, emotions, and light. Every thought you have passes through it. Every fear curls around it. Every calm moment flows back to it. When the ear rim is gently stimulated, that river begins to settle. The turbulence quiets, the body exhales, and you, the watcher of all this, begin to feel something ancient: safety. There's a reason why children, when frightened, often hold their ears. It's instinct. Somewhere deep in our evolution, we learned that the ears are gateways of presence. The slightest touch can signal the nervous system to release. It's as if the body is saying, "You can rest now." Try it with me. Place your fingers softly on the upper edge of your ear. Don't press, just rest. Feel the skin warm beneath your touch. Feel how your shoulders loosen without being asked. Let your breath fall naturally, no control, no forcing. Notice how the mind begins to follow the rhythm of the body. Notice how silence starts to have a shape. This isn't magic, it's remembrance. You are remembering the design of your own peace. Every cell, every nerve, every pulse was built to protect harmony. Yet we forget because we live too fast. We think calm is something to achieve, not something to return to. But calm was always here, curled in the edge of your ear, waiting for you to listen. The ancients would say, when you touch that place, you are touching the sky inside you. The same energy that moves stars moves through your spine. The same rhythm that pulls oceans, pulls your breath. To awaken it is to come home, not to a house, but to yourself. So, before we move deeper into this journey, pause for a heartbeat. Listen to the hum behind the silence. Maybe you can already feel it, a tiny vibration that doesn't come from sound, but from awareness itself. Let that be your beginning. If you've felt even a small shift while reading this, a moment of warmth, a sigh, a single breath that felt more real, then you've already stepped through the doorway of calm. Before we go on, I'd love to know, where are you watching from and what time of day is it right now? Write your name and city in the comments. I read Eve, one of them. If this moment touched something inside you, please help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers by subscribing to Beyond the Figure and sharing this video with someone who needs a little peace today. And if you have your own story, a practice, a habit, or an experience that helps you calm your mind, tell me about it. I may create a full video around your journey, so others can learn through your light. For more reflections like this, visit the Beyond the Figure channel, where each story is a mirror, guiding you back to yourself. If Section 1 opened the doorway, this is where we begin to see what lies beyond it. Because the small curve of your ear, that quiet rim you just touched, is not random. It is wired directly to one of the most powerful systems in your body, the vagus nerve, sometimes called the wandering nerve of peace. The word vagus means wanderer, and it truly does wander. From the base of your brain, through your ears, throat, lungs, heart, and deep down to your stomach. It's like an invisible river carrying messages between your body and your soul, balancing chaos and calm every second of your life. When it flows smoothly, you feel grounded, your heartbeat softens, your breath deepens, your thoughts slow into clarity. But when it's blocked, when stress, fear, or grief choke its current, the body forgets how to rest. That's when we feel anxious, tight, or trapped inside our own thoughts. Now here's the secret most people never learn. This wandering nerve has tiny branches that reach the outer rim of your ear. So when you touch that curve, you're not just touching skin, you're literally communicating with your nervous system. It's a gentle signal saying, "You're safe now. You can exhale." In modern science, researchers call this the auricular branch of the vagus nerve, a subtle bridge that links the ear to the heart and the brain. Dr. Stephen Porges, in his groundbreaking work, The Polyvagal Theory, explained that this nerve acts like the body's inner guardian. It listens to the world, decides if you're in danger or safety, and adjusts your whole physiology in response. When you softly stimulate it through touch, your body begins to shift from fight and flight to rest and restore. Imagine that, a single touch, calming the storm inside. No pills, no noise, just awareness. It's not superstition. It's how you were built. Centuries before modern science, this truth was already known, though expressed in different words. Ancient Chinese medicine called this point Shen Men, the gate of heaven. They believed it was the pathway where the spirit enters tranquility. In Ayurvedic healing, similar ear points were linked with prana, the life force that moves through the spine and nourishes the heart. In both systems, the idea was the same. When energy moves freely through these gateways, the body remembers how to heal itself. And maybe that's what the modern world is rediscovering, that science and spirit are not enemies. They're translations of the same language. When you press the rim of your ear, you are not doing something new. You are returning to an ancient intelligence already written into your nerves. Think of the body as an instrument. The vagus nerve is one of its deepest strings, and the ear rim is a tuning key. Every time you touch it with mindfulness, you are tuning your system back into harmony. The heartbeat slows like a drum finding its rhythm. The breath becomes a flute of soft air. The spine, once tight, begins to hum again with energy. Dr. David Servin Schreiber, in his book The Instinct to Heal, wrote that the body holds its own medicine cabinet. The trick is to open it, not by force, but by remembering how. And one of those ways is exactly what you're learning now, awakening the body's quiet, self-healing reflex through the vagus pathway. There's something profoundly humbling about this realization, that peace is not something we must chase across oceans or earn through perfection. It's a nerve's decision, a biological permission slip to rest, a moment where your cells remember they are safe. So when you touch that gentle rim, think of it as a conversation with your own biology, a whisper through the skin saying, "Dear body, it's okay. You can stop holding so tightly now." And you'll feel it, not always dramatically, but subtly. A warmth in the chest, a deeper sigh, a little less noise inside your head. That's your nervous system answering back. If you close your eyes while holding that point, imagine a thin golden thread connecting your ear to your heart. With every breath, light travels along that thread, filling the spaces that once felt heavy. You might even feel a faint tingling at the base of your spine, a sign that the current of calm has begun its descent through your inner river. The body always responds to kindness, and this touch, this small sacred act, is pure kindness in motion. You are not just touching your ear, you are reminding the universe within you to breathe again. Now that you understand the mystery behind the ear rim and the vagus pathway, it's time to turn knowing into feeling, because wisdom means little until it flows through the body. So, find a quiet space, not necessarily silent, just calm enough to hear your own breath. You don't need incense or music or ritual. All you need is your attention. That is the true altar of transformation. Sit comfortably. Your spine doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Just relaxed, awake, and easy. Let your shoulders drop. Let the jaw unclench. Let your eyes soften like twilight. Now, bring one hand to your ear rim, the curved edge that outlines the top of your ear. Before touching, pause for a second. Feel the space between your fingertips and your ear. There's energy even in that gap, an invisible pulse waiting to connect. Now gently press your thumb and index finger against the rim. Not hard, just firm enough to feel contact. Move slowly, like you're tracing a memory that has been waiting centuries to be touched. Take a slow breath in. Feel it rise from your lower belly, through your ribs, up to the chest. And as you exhale, imagine that the breath flows down your spine, all the way to your tailbone, cleansing, cooling, and loosening the body's old tensions. Repeat this gentle breath rhythm. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let the exhale be slightly longer than the inhale. This simple shift activates your PISA, parasympathetic system, the same calm circuit governed by the vagus nerve. You'll feel a subtle change, a kind of inner melting, as if your heartbeat is finding a softer rhythm. Now, while breathing, lightly massage the rim of your ear in circular motions. Move from the top curve slowly down toward the lobe, as if drawing light through your fingers. When you reach the lower part, reverse the motion. Go back up to the top. This slow movement guides the energy upward along your spine. You may notice warmth gathering in the back of your neck, or a tingle near the heart center. Don't resist it. It's your body answering your touch, the way soil opens when rain begins to fall. Dr. James Gordon, author of The Transformation: Discovering Wholeness and Healing After Trauma, wrote that the body carries its own map of peace. We just have to trace the lines that lead us back to it. This practice is one of those lines. By touching the ear rim, you awaken an ancient circuit that connects the body's upper and lower worlds, the mind's sky and the body's earth. After a few minutes of gentle stimulation, pause your hands and rest them on your lap. Now notice, what do you feel? Your pulse, your breath, a quiet warmth behind the sternum? Don't analyze it, just witness. The act of noticing itself deepens the calm. As you rest here, imagine a golden light spiraling up your spine with every exhale. This light doesn't burn, it soothes. It moves slowly, touching each vertebra, each memory stored in the body's archive. At the base of your skull, it expands into your brain like dawn entering a sleeping valley. This is the dialogue between your body and your spirit, a conversation older than words. If you want to intensify the effect, you can add sound. Take a deep breath and hum softly, allowing the vibration to travel from your throat into your ears. This vibration harmonizes with the vagus nerve, amplifying its signal of calm. Many ancient chants and mantras were built around this exact principle, that sound can massage the soul from within. Even a simple hum, like a bee or a low carries the frequency of peace. In the book Healing Sounds by Jonathan Goldman, it's described how sound waves interact with the body tissues, creating resonance that affects the nervous system directly. You don't need to believe in it, just try it. Let your body decide what feels true. Touch your ear again. Press gently on the upper curve and breathe out slowly. Whisper inside your mind, I am safe. I am here. Then feel the spine respond, like roots drinking water after a long drought. You might wonder, how long should you do this? There's no rule. 2 minutes can shift your state. 10 minutes can transform your mood completely. The key is consistency. Doing it daily, especially when your thoughts start spinning or your heart feels heavy. Remember, the body doesn't speak in words, it speaks in sensations. And every gentle repetition teaches it a new story. That peace is possible right now without conditions. Before ending, close your eyes once more. Rest your palms over your heart. Feel the quiet rhythm inside your chest, echoing back the calm you just created. Let gratitude rise, not as a thought, but as warmth. Now take one last deep breath, and when you open your eyes, notice how the world looks softer. It's not the world that changed, it's your inner lens. If this small ritual brought even a little stillness to you today, imagine what your body could become if you practiced it daily. You are your own healer, your own tuning fork of balance. Tell me in the comments, where are you watching this from right now? Which part of your body felt the calm first? Your chest, your back, or your mind? Your story might help someone else who's searching for peace. What we call energy today, ancient healers once called breath of the soul. It's not something mystical floating outside you. It's what moves when you sigh in relief, what warms you when someone truly listens. When you touched your ear rim and felt that soft calm spreading through your spine, you didn't just relax muscles. You awakened one of the most sacred rivers flowing through the human form, the vagus current. This current travels from the brainstem, passes the ears, throat, heart, lungs, and flows down to the abdomen. In spiritual language, this same path mirrors what yogic texts described as the Sushumna Nadi, the central channel of awakening. It's no coincidence that so many ancient traditions spoke of the ears as doorways. The Egyptians believed sound itself could heal the nervous system. The Greeks saw harmony as the medicine of the soul. And in Ayurveda it said that when the body hears peace, it remembers God. Modern science is only now beginning to glimpse what the ancients practiced daily. In The Polyvagal Theory by Dr. Stephen Porges, the author explains how the vagus nerve creates a direct link between our emotions and our body's sense of safety. When you touch, hum, or breathe in a rhythm that stimulates this nerve, you're telling your entire being, you are safe now, you can rest. That's not just poetic, it's biological. The body stops releasing stress hormones. The heart rate steadies. Digestion restarts. The immune system reawakens. It's like your body exhales after years of holding its breath. Ancient texts called this moment prana shanti, the stillness of life force returning to balance. The Taoists described it as the descending breath, a soft waterfall of qi moving down the spine. And the early Christian mystics spoke of a sacred pulse behind the ear, a place where the soul hears the spirit. Every spiritual system, from Tibet to Africa to the Andes, knew one truth. Calmness isn't the absence of noise, it's the presence of harmony. The ear rim, then, is not just cartilage, it's a control panel. When you massage or press it gently, you're sending soundless music through the vagus river. That wave reaches your heart, your gut, your brain, carrying the message of peace. You can almost think of it as retuning your inner instrument. As Dr. Bruce Lipton wrote in The Biology of Belief, our cells respond to vibration more than to words. So when you hum, breathe, or visualize golden light, your body listens. It's communication beyond thought, the language of resonance. Science calls it neural entrainment. Mystics called it divine alignment. But both speak of the same mystery, the moment when your inner rhythm synchronizes with the rhythm of life itself. This is the deeper purpose of the ear rim practice, not only to calm the spine, but to rewire the field of awareness surrounding it. Your energy body, your biofield, is not imagination. The book The Energy Healing Experiments by Dr. Gary Schwartz showed measurable changes in electromagnetic patterns during meditation and gentle touch. That invisible current you feel while doing this technique is as real as your heartbeat. In those moments of silence, when you breathe, hum, and touch with awareness, your energy field expands. It begins to vibrate in coherence, and the spine, being the main axis of this field, becomes like a tuning fork for your entire consciousness. Think of your spine as the flute, and the vagus nerve as the breath flowing through it. When the tone is pure, your thoughts soften, your emotions harmonize, and even your surroundings begin to respond. People sense peace in you, not because of what you say, but because of the energy your body now carries. There's an old saying in the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu, "When the heart is still, the universe surrenders." That stillness is exactly what this practice restores. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, remember, you don't have to meditate for hours or chase calmness in distant mountains. It's right there, folded in the curve of your ear, connected to every cell of your being. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and touch that sacred edge again. You're not just soothing nerves, you're whispering to your soul that peace still lives here. Tell me, when you practice this, do you feel warmth, tingling, or an inner quiet? Write it in the comments. Your body's language might inspire someone who's still learning to listen to theirs. Peace is not found in rare moments, it's built in small, quiet habits, and this simple act of touching your ear rim can become one of them. The more you practice, the more your body remembers how to return home to stillness. Start small. Each morning before reaching for your phone or speaking to anyone, close your eyes. Take one slow breath, touch the rim of your ear, and whisper softly, "I'm here." That single moment tells your nervous system that the day will begin from calm, not chaos. At midday, when life grows heavy or your mind feels crowded, try it again. Just a few gentle presses, a few deep breaths. You might notice your heartbeat slowing, your shoulders releasing, or even a small smile appearing, not forced, but rising naturally from within. And at night, before sleep, let this touch be your final signal to the body that it's safe to rest. Press the rim gently, feel the spine unwind, and imagine a silver light flowing from your head to your feet. Your body will understand. It's time to let go. This is how transformation begins, not through sudden awakenings, but through daily whispers of awareness. Each repetition rewires old patterns of fear and replaces them with signals of peace. Day by day, the body learns to trust stillness again. In The Miracle of Mindfulness, Thich Nhat Hanh wrote, "Peace is every step. You don't chase calm. You create it in the way you breathe, move, and touch your own being." That is the real future this practice opens. Not just a relaxed spine, but a rewired mind. So keep practicing. Let it become your quiet ritual, a sacred conversation between your fingers and your soul. And remember, healing is not an event. It's a rhythm that grows louder the more you listen. Now tell me, when will you begin? This morning or tonight before sleep? Write it in the comments. Let's make calm a shared ritual. Silence is not empty. It's the language your soul speaks when the body finally listens. By now, you've touched something far greater than your ear. You've touched the hidden switch that connects your physical body to the invisible field of peace that's always been around you. Each breath you took during this journey was not just oxygen, it was memory. The memory of who you are beneath the noise,